Fellas, I know you saw the title and you're thinking, Cody, another tier list? You just put one out -2 days ago. Well, it was a tier list of -2 days of the game, but it was like 5 days ago. Why do we need another one? You were so right before. It was perfect. You don't need to change it. Well, I regret to inform you, I've made some mistakes. Listen, I know what I'm talking about, okay? Check this out. This was the first tier list before the game came out based on everybody's spotlight. Do you see how correct I am? Do you see how much I got right? I nailed it. Now, I only made one mistake here, and it's SpongeBob. And maybe Danny. And maybe April. I think she's a little bit too high. Now, this is from my day -2 list video. Now, you could say, see, once again, still very correct. Still dead on. Perfectly placed. Very accurate. But there are some differences between this and what I think will be the final tier list. Now, this is the final tier list that will ever be made for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. So, if you see your character on here and they're not represented well, you should have done better in the first few days. Then I would have seen you and noticed how good you were doing, and I probably would have made changes, but you weren't good enough, so your character sucks. Now, first up, you know, I'm kind of proud of myself for this one. I was the only person to call this. Still, the suck champ. It's Patrick Star. Everybody else thought he had some stuff. Everybody else was like, oh, he's got the grab game. I've tried. He doesn't have any goddamn thing. Everybody's just like, oh, well, if he beats you with if he gets you with a down B, then you lose. I have not seen that happen one time. You can do the big one. You can do the big one. If you hit this in tournament, send me the clip. I will PayPal you $50. Not in first round, though. That's too easy. Second round. Patrick has, like, one good move, which is this one. This move is very funny. I thought this was really good when I first started playing, but now everybody has good neutral airs, so I don't even think it's good anymore. And because of that, he is, regrettably, the suck champ. Who is above the suck champ? Still not a single person. He still is so low that he has a gap between him and the next tier. It's so sad. Ground characters in the aerial mashing game. These two are in the wrong game. It's Korra and Tough. And the reason that I know that they're bad is because these are both avatar characters. If they were good, everybody would be playing them because they're so popular. Everybody says they want to play Tough and Korra, but nobody's doing it. Why? Because they're awful. The Falcon Kick is kind of sick. This move is kind of nice. In a game where it's hard to land, I'll give it up for this. But this neutral air is pathetic. Good lord. Who taught her this? Who taught her this? Who from her village taught her this neutral air? I just don't get it, dude. I don't get why they're made like this. These characters are, like, not from the same game. Same as Patrick. Tough is a little different. Tough might be from the future, where she is incredibly toxic. But she has this stuff, which, like, seemed very good on day one, right? Other than that, she's just not great. This is one of the worst moves in the game. Why does this neutral air not hit? The one thing that Tough has, Tough might be incredibly toxic. Because if you ever get hit in the air, with 2 jumps and an air dash, this lasts for, what, 10 seconds? Up B into it, too. Wait, what? Wait, you can do that? And I don't even take percent. Where did Tough go? If you could go that high for that long, it basically means that somebody could go like this. This is 10 seconds. You have one chance to hit her. Hit her! Hit her! Uh-oh, she got away. It's like playing Duck Hunt, like the NES game. Oh, Tough's coming down. Tough's coming down. Oh, no, she escaped. Oh, no, she escaped. How do I put this? Bad unless you're a psychopath. If you're a psychopath and you don't want to play the game or want friends or want the thrill of competition, she's bad. These are characters that don't really have a home. I feel like don't really do anything, and I don't really think they're gonna get better. Not great now, not great ever. Lincoln? I don't get what he does. What is this dude trying to do? He does everything the good characters do, but worse. Like, why would you ever do this? It has range and disjoints. You know who else has range and disjoints? Fucking Leonardo. Oblina's up B is a better hitbox too. Yeah, and that's the other thing. So his recovery isn't great either. Not snapping the ledge sucks. Because if you mess up your timing, you're gonna get clapped. I've seen so few Lincolns. I know it's only day, 3? But I have seen no Lincolns, and the Lincolns that I have seen haven't really done anything. He's just bad SpongeBob, bad Oblina, bad everybody. No hope for a brighter future. I don't think he's got it. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? There's another character that I think belongs in here. Now, I think a lot of people are gonna be mad at me for this, but I'm gonna keep this $100 with you. I don't think Sandy's good. But let me make one thing clear. I hate to do it, but I need another tier. Everyone above here is technically usable. I think everybody else can compete. All of this is when Sandy's infinite is gone, right? Because, like, if it's not passed out, she's best in the game, right? Stupid. Sandy has a few things. This is a sick move until you realize it is very easy to RPS. You just down smash on the ground. What is RPS? There's a thing in the game. It's rock, paper, scissors. Basically, down smash beats forward smash beats up smash beats down smash. So if Sandy is doing this from full stage, you could just down smash her as she comes in, and then she wiggles in the air. Yeah, lasso does not go through shield. If it did, maybe she would move up. But I think this recovery also sucks. So a lot of people said this is like Pikachu. But you can't go in 8 directions. You can only go in 4-way. I don't think Sandy's gonna do anything. I feel like it's week 1 stuff. I feel like she's not gonna move up. I think Sandy's tough. And honestly, that's it for that tier. I think everybody else has some shit. Bullied in high school, but will eventually be incredibly successful. Glow up. Yeah, exactly. First one is Zim. Zim is going to find a home with people who are not quite evil enough to play tough, but still don't want you to have any fun. His setups are weird, and they'll take time to master. Because, like, Gnome here, Gur here. What do? Some characters can do anything. Some characters beat the shit out of that Gnome. Some characters do not. The neutral air looks good, but really it's not. Look at how inactive this is. 1, 2, 2. 2 frames. There are 2 frames. 1, 2. I hope you saw them. Not active at all. It looks so good. And people saw this and thought it was cloud neutral air. It's not. Not even a little. Yeah, Zim, I think he'll eventually find a spot with people who want to do set play. But for right now, not good. Also, and it pains me to do this. It hurts me to do this. One day, Helga will find her player. I do. I think one day, Helga is going to find a player that will treat her right. Helga. That will take her to the top. I think Helga has the potential to be a very good character. Very annoying. This is like a top 3 neutral air, bro. Look at this. Like, she can't do the normal good stuff right now. Like, the up air strings into up smash. Like, she technically can. But it's so much easier on better characters. Because they have so much more range. Also, this sucks. This up B. Maybe people will get better at it. But in a game where everybody down airs you for free, having to snap the ledge with this move is so annoying. Now, she has this move, and this move. This move is crazy. This slingshot is still absurd. And one day, someone will use this to great effect. But sadly, that day is not today. There's another character that I think will go very far in the future. It is Powdered Toastman. This dude is being slept on. He is strong as fuck, dude. His up strong kills at like 20. Neutral strong kills mad early too. 43. It's nonsense. The lick is gross. And it's not hard to do. But this shit is nuts. This shit is nuts. Being able to drop with this is crazy. The problem with Powdered Toastman is that he has to hit his strong moves. And if you can't hit your strong moves, you lose. The thing that's covering him, though, and the thing that's making him shitty, he has the worst recovery in the game, I think, now. It is so fucking bad. I don't know, dude. I'm so back and forth on this. So, my heart is telling me this. My heart is telling me that eventually Stimpy is going to be terrible. Part of me thinks that he's gonna get so bad, dude. He's gonna be so bad. I think so. Up air is nuts, though. That up air is crazy. The problem, though, is this. This is, again, one of the worst recoveries in the game. And in a game where everybody's trying to down air you 3 times, not having a hitbox or any threat is bad. I can't see a heavy character in a game with such long combos when everybody's going for down air. Like, I just can't see them succeeding over time. Now, they do have some stuff, which is very funny. You could do down throw into down smash. It's way better than you think. You could do down throw into Stimpy, and it works. Now, that's very good. But Leonardo can also do that at any percent to mostly any character. I think they're good now, but eventually will be totally left behind. I really think so. Reptar is good now, will be pretty good later, but not great. I think Reptar has the benefit of early game shit, where he is just the heaviest character in the game. Being the heaviest character in the game is so beneficial, dude. You get to make so many mistakes. The fact that down special does 30 damage uncharged is absurd. Also, you could do this to tall characters. What the fuck? That's nonsense. Forward air is great. Down air is good. Up air is good. He's just good across the board. But one day, he will not be allowed to do any of this. Being this heavy and this big is a problem. And you're just gonna get bounced around. Also, people are not beating up his recovery as they need to. His recovery is getting away with a lot of shit right now, but eventually they won't. K-Rule tier? No, because K-Rule was good at the start, but he was eventually like bottom 10. Like, this character is good at the start and probably will still be in the upper half. I gotta show you guys something. It's very funny. Reptar can do this. Reptar could do that to like 60. He just juggles you. Yeah. So listen, if you're watching this tier list and you're enjoying it, why don't you go ahead and chain grab the subscribe button. Just do this to the subscribe button. Just hit it a whole bunch. But make sure you press it an odd number of times. Unless you're already subscribed, and then don't press it at all. I patched it out. Next tier. Very strong, but you gotta work for it, usually. And the first one is Michelangelo. Michelangelo is really weird. I thought he was really shitty, but he's annoying as hell. Like, this is one of the best neutral airs in the game, obviously. Look at how fast this is. And you can just jab people like this to knock them off. I think if you just camp out and do this move, it'll work against most people. But I don't see this working forever. Michelangelo, in my experience, can't kill for shit. I think he has a lot of shit to keep you out. He's very lame, which is weird, because he's supposed to be the fucking party dude. Has one of the best recoveries in the game, since he is a tether, which is nice, right? I do feel like Michelangelo will be strong in some hands. He kind of already is. But I feel like you gotta work harder on him than other characters, by a lot. Next person in this tier is weird, because she doesn't feel like it. I think April has to work way harder than people think. When I first... Oh, did I hit shut down? Can you see me? Holy shit. I don't even remember what I was trying to do. I hit the wing key to do something, and it just broke. Dude, my whole system started shutting down. What was I even doing? Did anybody hear what I was supposed to do?
April, only you.
I thought April was going to be the best character in the game. I thought she was mad oppressive, right? After watching her a little bit, I think she can't kill. Like, she gets all the damage in the world, but she doesn't really have the up air strings, and if she does, they're not as good as other people. She doesn't really space out like this. This gimmick is, like, okay, but then you have to set up into it. And, like, other characters don't have to set up that hard. I just don't feel like April does a lot, and I feel like she has to work way too hard. This move is great, and being able to do this is good, right? At first, it seemed like this down tilt would be good, but people are teching crazy anyway, so I don't really have much to say about April. I just feel like she doesn't kill as much as you think. I also think Danny has to work harder. No shot Danny works hard? I think so. I really do. Danny has to get in. Look at this range. Do you see this? I really thought Danny was better. You have the slap, you have the down air, but, like, his specials are not good. Charging specials are bad now already. They're only going to get worse. Obviously, this is sick. The fact you could just keep going. But, like, again, better characters do this better. This is another issue. His jab doesn't jab reset. I tried it before, and he doesn't hit some... Yeah. What the fuck? His recovery is not good either. It has a hitbox at the end, which makes it okay. But any move that takes this long is so easy to set up for. He's got really ambiguous movement, which I think will make him good over time. People are going to learn this shit, but for right now, he's just not good enough. I think there's one more here. Oh, yeah, obviously. Aang. Aang is amazingly good, but he's work. I do think that he'll obviously be amazing, and that's sort of what I'm trying to say, is, like, these characters are good. Aang gets free, like, 120% if your hand bones turn to dust. If you are willing to sacrifice your long-term health, Aang is great. He's great if you feel like you don't want to live past 50. Because once you get somebody up to 130, then you have to work for the kill. Aang doesn't really have as many setups into kills as other characters. Sometimes you just gotta raw, you know? So, I want you guys to see this, though. Void was telling me about this. Look how fucking carried this is. What the fuck? Why is this okay? This should be illegal. You should write your local congressman about this. So, like, other characters aren't going to blow up your hands like Aang is, but Aang still has to work really hard, I think. And I don't know if you really want to do that in this game when you can play one of these characters. So in my last tier list, if you remember, I had a tier called Weird Champ. We have a new Weird Champ. Nigel is the Weird Champ. So I went back and forth on this. I thought Nigel was amazing at first, and then I thought he sucked. I thought he was terrible. And now I'm back to thinking he's good. He's so fucking fast, like... What Plup is doing, I don't think I could do it. This is one of the craziest moves in the game. This fucking up air is absurd. No character with this up air could be bad. This isn't even mentioning this shit. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, this move's nonsense. He's crazy. But he is so weird and so different that you will not see him very often. He is the Weird Champ. Next up, so these are your top 5, right? These are already good and will only get better. I have SpongeBob. Now, I know people are going to say Aang is better than SpongeBob. I don't think so. I think SpongeBob down air makes him better. Aang has a similar down air, but I think SpongeBob's is easier. I think SpongeBob has more reliable kill setups, and I value that. Just being able to do this forever. Like, you just do up and then back down. It's so easy. And then you can down air too to mix up. Like if they start getting on you, then you start down airing. Has one of the best recoveries in the game because of his up B. It covers pretty much everything. You can't hit him on top except for Leonardo, who like can hit everybody all the time. I don't know what else to say about SpongeBob. He's pretty basic, but good fucking lord does this character move. And you can step on the beach. Step on the beach. Step on the beach. I love that fucking move so much. Next up, y'all are gonna kill me for this one. I think it's Oblina. I do. I think Oblina's good. I think Oblina's good. I think she's strong, but I think Oblina gets camped the fuck out. But she does have a lot of stuff. Obviously, it is so easy to take somebody off the top. Up strong is very wide. Neutral strong is pretty good. It has distance. Oblina is definitely way faster. Like, she moves so quick. But I just don't value her as much as the other characters, mostly because she has to get in. And I know she can get in very easily. I feel like it's going to become harder and harder for her to get in and get kills. Down air is fucking insane. So stupid. Look at that. Oh my god. That might beat SpongeBob. Holy shit. What the fuck? What are those active frames? Wait, what? What the fuck? I didn't know that. That's... okay. That's nonsense. What the fuck? You can just drift into someone with that. That's literally wrong. Copium. The game is wrong. Copium. She has one of the craziest down airs in the game. Craziest down strongs. But I think she gets spaced out. And I'm gonna... spoiler for this. I think her biggest problem is what's gonna come in about 3 characters. Okay, so she's not bad. Next up is... oh god, between these two. Because I think CatDog is better now. Lucy is better in 6 months. Listen, I had CatDog at the top, but I genuinely think CatDog eventually is going to be worse than these other 2 characters, if he's not already. I think CatDog is just mad noob friendly. I think that CatDog is just very easy to play. And so he looks stronger. Very easy to just... it's very simple. They also have a thing. It's actually very hard to shield grab them. Because this is fast as hell. This is crazy. This spikes below ledge. One of the few characters that can actually spike Leonardo. Well, I think a lot of characters can, but he can do it incredibly safely. I don't know, dude. They have everything. But I do think that they are, and like, dude, having that too as a jab reset is absurd. But they're very easy, and I think that eventually they're gonna cap. Next is Lucy, who is going to get way better in the future. Lucy already is good, but she's gonna go insane. So somebody pointed this out to me, and I did not know this. 8 damage, 3 up airs, right? Peep this one. He's at 1, okay? Now they do 12. Do you know how crazy that is?
That's gotta hurt.
Every single hit does an extra 4 damage. Also this move.
Perfect.
Craziest move I've seen in a video game in a very long time. But yeah, you can do this. You just mash shield. So they didn't want you to be able to do this. But since you can hit shield, this move is shield cancelable. So all I'm doing is mashing down B and shield at the same time. Like the fact that you can just set up... it kills so early, you guys. Oh my god. Yeah. Lucy is already amazing, and she's only gonna get better. But I do not think she will be as good as this guy. When I made my first list, I said that I was pretty sure Leonardo would be the best in the game. And it already happened. It only took a couple days. Leonardo is the best character in the game. Only took 2 days to break the game. He is fucking insane. I don't know how to properly convey the shit that Leonardo can do. He combines all of the power of Lucy with the practicality of CatDog. Look at how much this spaces. What the fuck is this hitbox? Then there's this. Whoa! The down air comes out mad fast. This is amazing. You get a free air dash without using your air dash. The aerials just work. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Everything that looks like it would work, works. Stuff is so easy to chain. And none of this is talking about the fucking throws. When they're at the ledge, you can do this. You can just play Leo with the entire goal of just down throw, down air, down air. You could just do that. And a lot of characters can do this, but the fact that Leo gets this
Perfect.
makes it so much scarier. If you're ever near the ledge against Leo, you might have already lost. Like, I thought this character would be the best. I just thought it would take more time. And some characters, you remember how earlier I was talking about Ren and Stimpy and shitty recovery characters? Some characters just don't get out of this. They just don't get out of this. I think Leonardo is the best character in the game, and I don't think it's close. I think it will continue to be so. I don't know who beats him. I don't know how anybody could. This character is not okay, and I hope something happens to him. Something terrible. And I hope they make it look like an accident so that person is never found. So that's the final tier list. What'd you guys think? Do you agree? Do you not? Leave a comment. I'm definitely gonna read it. I'm gonna read everything that you write, and I'm gonna take it very seriously. Whatever you tell me, I'm gonna read every single comment, and I'm gonna factor all of it into the next tier list. It's the final tier list. I'm gonna factor it all into my personal feelings in the next game, in the sequel, which will come out in a few years. But not in this game, because this is the last one. Last tier list, sorry. Last tier list. Hope you got what you wanted. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.